So here we are, it's week number 2 of the Fat to Fit 12-week program. I've done all 4 of my workouts in week number 1. Turns out so far I've only lost about a pound, maybe not even, it's hard to say. I am feeling a little trimmer, but it's weight-wise, it hasn't really manifested yet. Wouldn't expect it to this soon. Anyway, the week went great. I am still struggling with my persnickety lower back issues. Not so comfortable. Muscles are a little weak down there. It's kind of a congenital issue that I have. Anyway, had a really great ride outside yesterday. The weather was great. I did my timer said I did 2 hours on the actual computer, and then when I looked at it on my Strava, it said I only did 1 hour and 43 minutes. I got cheated somewhere there. Anyway, I did manage to get all 4 of my days in, and that's the one piece of advice that Coach had given me last week was consistency. So you got to keep at it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. As long as I keep on that schedule, getting to the goal shouldn't be out of reach. Again, I'm right now, I think I'm about 192, 193 pounds, and I'm shooting for 180. It's kind of where my body feels at its best. I don't feel weak, and I feel strong enough to do stuff, and I can still ride up hills without feeling like I have 3 bricks in my pocket. Quick little aside, I don't know if you're aware of this, a standard building brick, a red brick, weighs 3 pounds. And imagine that if you went on a bike ride and in your bike jersey and your 3 pockets in the back, you had 3 bricks. That's 9 pounds. So imagine if you were able to just take 3 building bricks out of your pocket, just throw them on the side of the road. You can climb up hills a little bit more easily. Yeah, I think so too. So that's kind of why we do that. Anyway, so it's not just about weight loss, for weight loss sake. It's a matter of not carrying around extra weight that you don't really need, up and down hills. The cat has just entered the scene. Bend down and say hi, baby.
Oh, I don't want to be in the scene. I look terrible.
Yeah, she looks terrible. She doesn't know that. She didn't realize that I was recording here.
I thought you were watching something.
No, I'm talking to the folks who are watching cat and dog ride bikes. She's got that horrified look on her face. It's okay. I didn't. I'm not going to cut you. I'm probably going to keep this in. But anyway, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, we're going to stay on it. Today's Monday. We've got a whole new week of workouts lined up to do, and we'll be getting to those a little bit later in the day. But first, we got to get ourselves ready for our work day. So after this, it's going to be the stretch and exercise routine. Get a bunch of work done. I'll probably get on the trainer. Sometime late afternoon seems to be about when I can get that in. But I will make time for that. And we'll continue on with week number 2 of Fat to Fit in 12 weeks. So 1 week down, 11 to go, and so far so good. All right, here we go with today's workout. This is starting of week number 2 in 12 weeks, Fat to Fit. We had a nice week last week, and now we're getting ready to do our program. Today, it looks like we've got some high spin and a relatively low power output. So it should be pretty chill, so that would be a nice recovery from yesterday's ride. So while I'm here, I figure let's talk about one thing. I'm sure a lot of people might be asking, hey, how come you're not using one of them, their smart trainers? And
And I've definitely got some what I think are viable answers for that. While the connected smart trainers are pretty groovy and they do some cool stuff, for the kind of program I'm doing, I already own a trainer. I didn't want to go out and spend a bunch of money on a new one, and Coach Brian actually feels that using a, we'll call it a dumb trainer, is probably a little more effective. Reason being that I can control the power output. So I'm in control of the work instead of the trainer being in control of the work. So, you know, the social aspect of Zwift and that sort of thing is not really necessary for this program. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, you can do an ergometer mode on your smart trainer, et cetera, et cetera. But this is actually a much more simplified system, and it's easier to follow. So as long as I've got a power meter on the bike, and a heart rate monitor and a cadence monitor, I can get all of the work done that I need to get done, and I can control it. So, you know, control is kind of an important thing when you're time compressed. Using a power-based training program is your best bet for getting the most effective training done in the least amount of time. So it's very efficient. And since I don't have a lot of free time, this is the best way for me to get the workout that I need to get done in the shortest time frame possible. And so that's why we're here using a dumb trainer instead of a smart trainer. Does that mean I don't like the smart trainers? Yeah, I think they're super cool. And if you're using the social aspect of like Zwift, for example, to get out on your bike, I'm all for that. I mean, the more tools you have that make you want to ride more, the better, obviously. But you don't have to have that tool in order to create a functional and effective power-based training program. Power meter is more important than just a power trainer, because I can use my power meter outside as well. Anyway, that's why I use a dumb trainer. I own it. It's simple and effective, and I can control the workout. So let's get to it. Well, that's the end of that ride. That's 5 days down. This is day 1 of week 2 in 12 weeks, Fat to Fit. Today, Brian had me going for an hour and 30 minutes, and mostly staying in zone 2 for the meat of the workout. A little harder on the first half, a little easier on the second half. Got to admit, started to get a little tired at the end of that and needed a snack. And yeah, it all worked out pretty good. So, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. That's the pattern, and so far, that's what we got going on. So, we'll check in with you again next week, and that's it for me on Cat and Dog Ride Bikes. Brendan is going from fat to fit in 12 weeks. Thanks for watching. Keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you next time.